It's Saturday. Basil is very interested in my sandwich. We had a very slow morning. It's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. We haven't had lunch yet, so we're gonna have lunch, watch a bit of our true crime favorite program on TV, and then we're gonna record a podcast.
Yeah, it's way overdue.
Way overdue, and we have
Basil
lots
says
to tell.
hi.
Yes, Basil says
Bonjour,
hi.
Basil.
Bonjour.
He loves cuddling.
He loves cuddles, as you can see. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome back to our knitting podcast channel. I'm Emily.
And I'm Julia.
And we're the Knitting Twinnings, twins who live in Paris and love to knit. We've been away, I think, for a bit over 6 or 7 weeks. I think last time we recorded was end of October.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot has happened in that time.
Mm-hmm.
Not a ton of knitting and finished objects, but
Some traveling.
some traveling. We've been away. We've been to Barcelona at the Barcelona Knits Festival.
Mm-hmm.
You were working there with La Bien-Aimée,
Mm-hmm.
and I was visiting with our friend Claire. We had a very good time there,
Mhm.
got some yarn.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a whole Barcelona recap.
Yes.
You filmed a vlog when
I
you
did.
were there, so that's already up on our channel. And we haven't had time to record since then, so it's a little late recap of Barcelona Knits. And then when we came back,
I went to London.
oh, it's true, you went to London because you were
I was still on
you had a
holidays.
few days off.
Mm.
And I finished preparing for the La Bien-Aimée pop-up shop that we just did. We did that for 2 weeks, and so that was super busy. I worked all weekends, and yeah, so it's finally mid-December, and we finally have time to do a new episode for you.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be light on the knitting and heavy on the yarn purchases. So there's our Barcelona Knits haul and our pop-up, La Bien-Aimée pop-up shop haul as well.
And in that time, our niece was born 10 days ago. So most of the knitting we're doing at the moment is baby knits.
Yes. So yeah, I think we're gonna... Well, we could start with our baby knits and then move on to our haul,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So I just finished, I think I showed this already before, no?
Maybe.
Did I show it? I was knitting it. I finished a little baby cardigan for our brand new niece, Leah. This is it. It's a pattern by Nadia Crétin-Lechen, NCL Knits, and it's called Amy's Rainbow. I knit this. This is a size 3 months. I used La Bien-Aimée Merino Sport, which is my favorite yarn base from La Bien-Aimée. And this is a color that is now called Julia, but I dyed this yarn myself when we did Happy Accident Day. Gosh, was it 3 years ago or something? And I created this color. So it's a pink with tons of pink speckles and also a bit of purple and orange speckles in it. And yeah, it's super cute, super well thought out, and I added 2 little buttons that have a little leaf on them. It is just so cute. Oh my gosh, I made it a little bit longer and everything because our niece is already
Quite big.
she's a bit long because her parents, so our brother and his partner Pauline, they're both very tall, and so she was born super long. And she is the cutest. So yeah, we're just super in love with our little niece. And I knit this cardigan. I think it's called the Puerperium cardigan. I don't know who designed it actually.
Oh, I don't know either.
Oh,
It's a super famous
Yeah.
pattern on Ravelry.
Yeah.
I think it's like the #1 baby knit or something like that. All my colleagues were like, oh, you should knit this one. It's super practical for babies.
So I knit it in the Wandering Flock DK in the colorway Cosmic Tie-Dye that I love, with little buttons on the side, which are, because apparently that's the most practical thing you can have for newborn babies.
Something
So
that closes on
that
the
closes
side
on
like
the
this.
side like this. Yeah. So that's done.
Super cute.
It's super cute. And
Did you also do size 3 months? Because it looks way
Yeah.
bigger than mine.
No, it is a size 3 months, but I think it's not that much bigger than yours actually.
Yeah.
I think it's the sleeves mostly.
Yeah, the sleeves are wider.
Yeah, the sleeves are
My
wider.
sleeves
Yeah.
look super skinny.
Super snug, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
I think because it's December, she's gonna be wearing like pajamas
Long
and
sleeve pajamas.
yeah. So I think it might be more practical to have wider sleeves. And I've started another cardigan, which is the Dandelion cardigan by a French designer who lives in the UK, who's along avec Anna. And I've only just started. I'm almost done with the first sleeve.
So cute.
So cute. So you knit both sleeves and then you knit the body from the bottom and then you join everything. And
Oh, it's a bottom-up
Yeah,
pattern.
it's a button. Yeah. But for a baby knit, that's okay for me. And I'm knitting it in my favorite ever. It's Hedgehog Fibers DK in the colorway Teacup, which I ordered about a month ago in a dyed-to order because they didn't have it. And I thought, I love Teacup and I thought it would be very good for our baby niece.
It's very cute.
It's very cute and I'm really, really happy with that. So that I started, I think, yesterday or the day before yesterday. So that's what I'm currently knitting.
Super cute.
Super cute.
Yeah, I haven't started anything else for Leah right now, but I think I want to make for her. I think it's a petite knit pattern, and it's a hat called the baby bear bonnet,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it has these 2 little ears like this. So I think that's gonna be my next knit, my next baby knit. So cute.
So cute. So that's our big news for Christmas.
Yeah, we are aunts now.
And we're gonna have a lot of knitting to do for her. So, should we get back to Barcelona?
Sure.
Should we talk about what we bought there? Yeah. So, I have a big bag. I have 2 small bags
Full of yarn.
So, I'm gonna
Hang on,
start
I
with
need
this
to get all
one.
my stuff out.
It's a small Mayak. Mayak, so you know it's the yak Tibetan fibers. And we both got a kit to make a hat.
Yeah, it's called,
The Cozy Karma Kit.
yeah, this one. And this is what the hat looks like.
So it's a stripy, multicolored hat. At Barcelona Knits, they had a booth and they had a ton of different
Color
combinations and a lot of different, how do you say, swatches with the color combinations. So we each got our favorite one. I got a more pastel one.
Is it the
Is it the same? Oh yeah, no.
No.
Because I got the one to make this version. I don't know if it's the original version, but it's like you start with the hot pink
Yeah.
on the ribbing, and then you end with the mauve at the top. So the minis are put in the order that you use them. So you got a more
More
pastel-y
pastel
one, I
one.
guess?
Yeah. Yeah.
and mine is a bit more bright.
Yeah.
And it's all mini skeins of Tibetan Cloud by Mayak. It's a super lovely, super soft base.
Yeah.
Mayak yarn is absolutely gorgeous.
I've never knit with it actually. It's a Spotlight
Yeah.
DK.
Yeah. This is a really gorgeous base.
Yeah.
I also love their baby yak. I have a sweater quantity of their baby yak lace.
And I got some
that I
of
bought
their
a while
Fior
ago.
di Lino.
Mm.
Because that's the
Hang on,
young...
because
oh, sorry. Go on.
We wanted to share this lovely hat, and we were thinking of doing a little mini knit along for it, maybe over Christmas. I don't know. It's gonna depend on what we have on the needles and things. But yeah, we both got a kit and thought that we would do a little knit along for this hat. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so
Gorgeous hats in Mayak.
yes. So I got, like I was saying, some Fior di Lino, which is 50% Tibetan cloud wool, 35% baby yak, and 15% Italian linen. It's the yarn that Amy used in her what's it
Le
called?
triangle.
Le triangle shawl that she designed in crochet recently. So I got 2 balls of the green, one in an oatmeal color, which is called Cafe Latte, and a pink one, which is called Pink Cosmos. So
It's a gorgeous yarn.
yeah, so I might do
Super
something
soft.
stripy. I might do actually the crochet shawl with this, using mostly the green and
Putting in a couple of stripes here and there.
yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would be perfect for a top as well.
Yeah, it would be perfect for summer top. So we'll see, but I'm really happy with it, and I was happy to be able to see it and to see the colors. They were pretty much out of a lot of the colors when I came, but you know, still, I got to pick some of the colors I like. So that was a nice haul at Mayak. Then I got some yarn from Trellis, who is our Greek friend that we like to see at knitting festivals, and who we saw when we were visiting Athens in April. So I got 3 skeins that I thought would make a really nice shawl combination. So it's some sock yarn in the Aris base, which is 75 superwash merino and 25% nylon. So it's sock yarn. This one is called Suspicious Minds. This one is called Peonies. And this one is
Instant Crush. I
Instant
think.
Crush. So
That's a lovely combo.
really, really nice combo, I think. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna maybe keep that to knit a 3-color shawl, because that's the kind I really like. So I'm really happy with that. And I also got some yarn from La Bien-Aimée. I got the show special colorway, which is this one. Parc Güell. Really, really lovely, really colorful. And very Barcelona, I think. So I got this one.
So you got a skein of sock yarn.
Yeah, of sock yarn to make socks, probably.
Yeah, I think that color is gonna be perfect for socks, because It's so changey. It's gonna do like mini stripes kind of.
Yeah.
It's gonna be super cute.
Yeah, super cute. And I also got another colorway from La Lana Lu where we went on the Monday after the festival, which is a colorway that I had never seen. Azulita. Which is, I think, last year's special color. 2 years ago. I think Rory designed a shawl with it. And so, yeah. So I thought, I love it. I love that kind of turquoise blue-green. I love it. So I got it. It's a bit of the same kind of colors than Park Güell, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So I have these two La Bien-Aimée sock yarns.
I also, while at the festival, we always take some time to go around the other shops, and I visited. This girl had a booth. Her brand is called Bila. Don't know if you can see it. And she sells the mohair from her goats.
Oh.
She said. So she had some super cute samples on her booth, and I got a kit for I think it's a top. Yeah, it's like a brioche kind of vest, all in mohair. I really liked it, and so it's kind of a thick mohair. I don't think the color is really gonna... Oh yeah, it does look okay. And so I got 3 skeins. She said it's enough to do the top. It's I don't know if it's brioche or fisherman's rib something or... but yeah, I got these 3 balls of mohair to make this top from Bila. She says she works with her friend who designs the knitting patterns, and that mohair is super soft. She had some nice colors, and yeah, she had a really cute little booth. It was super nice getting to know her. We had a really nice chat, and yeah, I love mohair. Pink mohair is even better. So yeah, I'm excited to make a quick top in it. Yeah. Oh, and I got also some mugs, some coffee mugs. Oh yeah.
Oh, I should have gotten them.
Do you remember the name?
No. Oh, I have. I'll be back in a sec with. I think it's written on it. Yeah.
Basil was following you, like, what's she doing?
So she had like small mugs. This one is like a coffee mug, and she had bigger mugs for wine, she said, or for tea. And it's got some knitting stitches on it.
So you got a purple one and also a green one.
And also a green one, so that we have one each. The brand is called Martou Perinou. And yeah, she was really nice, and I fell in love with these. Yeah.
Handmade ceramic mugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're super pretty.
Super pretty, very good quality. I'm very happy with them. So, so that's what I got also from Barcelona.
Yeah. Also at the festival, I got this bag from this maker that was next to us. They're called Mans Maravillas. I liked it. It's like navy blue with like
nylon,
hot orange, hot coral, and it has like a strap like this, and I thought it was a very practical knitting bag, because I always have my knitting with me on my commute and stuff. So yeah, I left all my stuff in here to do our recap, but yeah, that's it. And I also got another bag from this beautiful bag maker called Santa Pacienza, and she makes these incredible bags. So
with big bows on them.
Yeah, with big bows on them. She also makes smaller ones and stuff. I got a big pink one. It's so pretty. And this one Amy gifted you.
Yeah, Amy gifted me this one. Because I was regretting not getting them. And she said, oh, you really want it? Yeah, so.
Yeah, so it has also a handle, and inside there's pockets. Oh, I don't know if I can show. There's pockets, and there's like something you can hang your stitch markers on. A hook, yeah. Anyway, she had some really nice neutral colors as well. Yeah, I had never seen those, and they are so beautiful. Yeah, Santa Paciencia.
And they were pretty popular at the festival.
Really popular. Yeah.
Crochet and knit.
Yeah.
Santa Paciencia.
So we all got them. So pretty.
Yeah.
And very practical.
Yes.
So.
Oh, and I got another bag too. I don't remember the maker's name. It's a small sock bag in a leopard print, which I love. And it's a pretty, practical sock bag. I don't have the name written on it.
There's no tag.
So
yeah, she had some really cool bags as well.
Yeah. I got this one.
So after the festival, we went to visit a yarn shop in Barcelona called La Lana Lu. And Eva and Chiara, who own it, are also the organizers of Barcelona Knits Festival. And I work at La Bien-Aimée, and La Bien-Aimée works with La Lana Lu because they're our stockist in Spain. And we also work with them when we go to Barcelona Knits Festival. So it was great on the Monday to have some time to visit the shop. And the shop was actually open the day after the festival.
Yeah.
And so it was awesome to visit. I got some of their yarn because I hadn't had time to visit their booth at the festival. And so they make their own yarn, and it's 100% Spanish yarn. And this is the white base is called the Zenith, and the natural brown base is called Nadir, which means day and night, kind of like light and dark. And it was funny because Chiara said that it represents her and Eva, who they are both they are really different, and they have really different tastes. One likes loud bright colors, and the other likes toned down muted colors. So yeah, and I think it looks super nice. So I got a skein of each to do a project. I'm not sure which one yet. Maybe an alpine bloom hat. I've loved that one for a really long time. Or a cowl, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it's super nice yarn, really natural.
A bit rustic, but
a little bit rustic, but still soft and super wearable.
Yeah,
no problem. So I was happy to buy some of their yarn so I can try it. I also got, while I was there, they had sparkly yarn, so I had to try it. So I got two little, not skeins, but you know,
bundles.
Yeah, bundles of this yarn,
of the Kremke in Twinkle in rose gold.
Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna keep it for a special project, I think. Yeah, so that's what I got there. I also got some of the really cool accessories. They made these super cool accessories for the festival. So it's stitch markers and needle stoppers and stuff. So I have a few of these, which I love. And I use a lot. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So the really cool thing about going to a yarn festival in Barcelona as well is that you're in Barcelona, which is such a great city. And
There's tons of things to do, places to visit.
So I went for work because I was working at the La Bien-Aimée booth at the Barcelona Knits Festival. But the cool thing about working with Amy is we like to travel the same. So we decided to go a day early. So we flew to Barcelona on the Thursday so that we would have time to do stuff before the festival. And so
you did the setup on the Friday.
Yeah, we do the setup on the Friday evening. So we actually had all of Thursday evening and Friday during the day to do things. So before we go, I like to look up addresses of like cafes and restaurants and stuff, so that when we are there, we get to try them. We both like to go to cafes, go to restaurants, spend some quiet time knitting, and also we like to walk around and do a bit of shopping. So we had some time. We make some time, and that's really cool. We went to some super great restaurants, and also Amy is into journaling. So she really wanted to visit this shop called K&S Papeleria in Barcelona. So we went on the Friday, and there was so much cool stuff there that it made me want to try it. So I bought some things. So I bought a really cute notebook from a Japanese brand called Midori. I also bought like a super cute pencil case. Obviously, all my stuff is cat themed. And so
and pink.
That just goes without saying. So yeah, so I started trying to journal and recording my thing. I also found some really cool sticky notes, and so since then I've been collecting more journaling things. So I now have a sticker book with my Moomin stickers, and then lots of cat stickers and stuff. Yeah, I'm really into it now, and I've decided to start collecting everything from that Japanese brand called Midori. So they're the ones who do this notebook. They also do some really cool stickers and so I decided to start a new collection, and to collect all Midori stuff.
And I got you some from London.
Mm-hmm. You got me some cool stickers in London and stuff like that.
And a really nice notebook too.
So it's really fun. It's a fun new hobby. Yeah. So anyway, and then after the festival, on the Monday, we booked a really late flight so that we would have time to go visit more on Monday. So Amy and I went to visit Parc Güell. And we took a skein of Parc Güell with us, and then Amy filmed it everywhere, took photos of the skein everywhere visiting Parc Güell, and did this hilarious
really funny reel
on Instagram.
Yeah, that was very cool.
Yeah, and then we met up with Hugh and Claire.
We had lunch in a really nice coffee shop. We had brunch, which is Bloom by Sasha, I think it's called. Yeah.
I had already found this address, and we went last year already. It was practical because it was in a super central spot. And then the four of us went to visit La Lanalou in a super nice neighborhood and stuff. And it was just
chill time.
Really chill, and really nice to have a bit of time to, do some visiting. And so it was a wonderful trip. I really loved it. The festival itself was great. What did you think?
Yeah, I loved it.
Lots of good vendors.
Yeah, good vendors. The kind we don't often see. Some of the vendors we see in France, but some we don't see. A lot of Spanish vendors, some Italian vendors too.
So yeah,
Some good Spanish yarn.
Yeah.
Really good selection.
yeah, really good selection.
Mm.
And the place where it's held, it's really good too. It's in a big it's called the World Trade Center.
It's like a conference hall or
Yeah,
something.
it's like a conference hall. It's next to the sea, at the port. So the spaces are good. There's a big courtyard in the middle where you can have, and there's a really nice restaurant. So you can have nice coffee. You can have good food. You can sit down. It's a pretty chill festival, I think,
Mm.
and the place helps that a lot.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah, you can really spend some time there, have some downtime.
Yeah.
I think as a visitor, it's
As
a
a
good
visitor,
experience.
it's a really good experience.
As a vendor, it's a really good experience as well.
Because it's well organized, and
Yeah.
you can see that when you're visiting.
Yeah. Eva, Chiara, and Anna, who organize the festival, are really efficient and thoughtful and always available. And so it's as a vendor, it's also a really cool festival to work.
Yeah.
All the knitters were super nice. The Saturday was busy and the Sunday was more chill, which is when you guys came.
Yeah, because Claire was busy at the end of the week, so we traveled on the Saturday
Mhm.
and visited the festival on the Sunday,
Mhm.
thinking it's usually quieter on the Sunday,
Mhm.
and you can have a better time
Mm.
when you're visiting on the Sunday. So we
Yeah.
spent most of the day there at the festival.
Mhm. Yeah, we worked really, really hard on the Saturday, and had a more, quiet
Laid back,
Sunday, more laid back, and it was super nice.
Mm.
Yeah, we enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah, and it's nice in November to actually
The
see
weather
a
was
bit-
nice.
Yeah, the weather was nice. It wasn't very hot. It was about 18 degrees,
Mhm.
but the sun was shining, and it was just nice to see the sunshine. When it's mid-November in Paris, it was very dark.
Yeah.
And when I went to England just a couple days afterwards, oh my God, it was an incredible storm,
Mm.
storm burst. So it was non-stop heavy rain
Mm.
and heavy wind too.
Mm.
So
And a couple days later, when you came back to Paris, it actually snowed
it snowed.
in November, which never happens.
No, it snowed a couple days before I left. When we got back from Barcelona,
Oh, right.
the next
Yeah.
day it snowed, and then I left on the
It was
following
crazy.
day. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So anyway, Barcelona Knits once again
Yeah.
was a really cool.
Yeah.
Was a
We
really
recommend
cool
it.
festival.
Yeah, we really recommend.
Yeah, we
going
had
there.
a great time.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So then we came back, and it was very busy for me at work because we were trying to get everything ready for the pop-up shop. That's a lot for us to organize. It's like
Because it lasts
opening a
2
yarn
weeks,
store,
yeah.
but just for 2 weeks.
Mm.
So we have the space that we like to use in the center of Paris,
and you had guests,
Yeah.
designers. Vera Valimaki came for the first weekend,
Mhm.
and Midori Hirose came for the second weekend.
Mhm. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah. I came both of these
Yeah.
weekends to meet them, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it was
kind of
incredible.
get, Emily's like a VIP, so she kind of gets access to the meets and greets and stuff, which is cool.
it was very cool.
Mm.
And when we were thinking about it, I think Vera Valimaki was probably the first knitting designer that we started following.
Absolutely.
Even
Yeah.
before we knew anything about Ravelry and stuff.
Hers was one of the blogs that I
Yes.
used to read before I discovered Ravelry. I had discovered her blog and a couple of others as well, and
Her and Rory, I think,
Yeah.
also. But I remember that the first knitting patterns that you started knitting were her patterns.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think even before you started knitting, I discovered Vera's work, and I started knitting her hats and her gowns, and the first sweaters that I ever knit were her patterns. And for me, she's always been one of my absolute favorite designers.
Me too. I really love her aesthetic, her design
simple,
style.
fun,
Mm. And she writes really great patterns. I just love her. I love everything she does.
Yeah.
She completely introduced me to knitting, and like, yeah, I don't think I would be the knitter that I am today if I hadn't discovered her blog and her knitting patterns. So I had already had the luck to meet her a couple years ago in Barcelona when she was teaching there. And this time she came, she taught a class, because we rent this space in the same passage where we can have events, meet and greets, and Vera taught a class on color work and using colors in knitting. It was so interesting. It was super.
I wish I'd gone, but it was early on Saturday morning.
And we had sold out, I think, by then. We had sold out.
Yeah.
I was there to do some translating. Not that a lot of people needed translating, but I did. I think I was helpful a little. Anyway, and it was awesome. The pop-up shop went really well. It was, really cool. 2 very intense weeks because we were open all weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
Just closed on the Mondays.
Yeah. So it's like a marathon. Doing the pop-up for 2 weeks is kind of like doing a marathon. You have to, keep going. And so, yeah. We both got a little bit of yarn. Emily more than me.
I got a ton of yarn, actually.
Yeah, Emily went a little bit crazy.
Yes, well, I actually, because you can try on all of the samples and stuff, and you can see them. It's not like seeing them on Instagram, honestly. So I fell in love with all of Vera's.
You saw Vera's work the first week.
Yeah.
And so she had just released her new sweater pattern called the Lemonade Sweater. In Wednesday worsted.
This one.
It's so bright, it's blowing up.
Yeah, because the weather's not great, so we've put on the, artificial lights, but I love it. I really love it. So I got exactly the same yarn to knit exactly the same. I haven't cast it on yet, but so I have a Wednesday worsted in anemone and in baz, and I want to knit the same sweater as Vera. So I have that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I also got a bit of Cory worsted in French grey, which is the very basic undyed yarn, which I love because I started a sweater last year, and it's the Oxa sweater by Boylan Knitworks. I've only started the yoke, but then I knit the Brienne cardigan and used that yarn for it. So I want to get back to the Oxa sweater, so I got some yarn for it, and that's it, I think. Yeah, but I still have got a very big bag of
huge bag of yarn.
Yeah, all worsted, Cory and Wensley.
I got some skeins from the Wandering Flock. So we are at La Bien-Aimée. We are super fortunate to be stockists of the Wandering Flock. If you don't know their yarn, they're a Brooklyn-based dye studio. I love everything that they make. I already brought some of these skeins of this color, hundreds and thousands. I brought some back from a woolen affair for you and for me. For the pop-up, Geraldine made us an exclusive sparkle yarn. It's impossible to capture on camera, but I think you can still see. It's super sparkly in real life. It's like holographic sparkle. It's crazy. And so that's like a complete exclusive. No one has that base other than except La Bien-Aimée. We sold it a lot. We put the rest online last
Yesterday,
night.
yeah.
I don't think there's any left. I haven't checked, but so I had to get some skeins while I could. So I got 2 skeins of that hundreds and thousands color, and I know what I'm going to make because Petite Knit just released the Sophie hood. So it's like the Sophie scarf, but with a hood and a scarf integrated in it. I saw she posted that on Instagram about a week ago saying it was coming, and I've been stalking her ever since. And it released yesterday, so of course I bought the pattern, and I ordered a couple of skeins of mohair from the Wandering Flock in the same color so that I can make the Sophie hood in this yarn. The sparkly hundreds and thousands with some mohair. So I'm really excited.
I'm actually knitting a Sophie shawl with Wandering Flock right now.
Yeah. So yeah, so I got that. And I also got some big kumo because when we were at the Popup, Marianne Munier, she is called Margonnet on Instagram. She released a free pattern for a cowl in big kumo. So we all cast one on. Amy cast one on. Lolita cast it on and finished it straight away because she's a machine.
She's a productive knitter.
Yeah, she's a knitting machine. It takes her 2 days to knit something. So yeah, that's mine. I'm using Bleu Royal and As If.
Oh yeah.
The hot pink. And so it's a really fun pattern. You just need 1 skein of each color. So we are doing knit along right now. It's called the Big Fluffy Cal.
And Amy is using a fluoromorganite and yellow brick road.
And she's doing smaller stripes. I'm following the pattern. She says it's like 10 row stripes in the pattern. So that's what I'm doing. Lolita did, I think, 4 row stripes for hers. So thin stripes, and it also looks super fun. I think Amy is doing 6 row stripes. Anyway, you can just do what you want. It's just you cast on a tube. So I did provisional cast on, and then you just knit your stripes, and you use up your 2 skeins, and you end up with a super warm, super fluffy cowl. So that's what I'm knitting on right now. It was the perfect project for the pop-up shop. So I could knit while standing up and talking to people, or if we had a little bit of downtime, or if I was on my lunch break and stuff. So yeah, I'm almost halfway through right now. Yeah, I'm excited. I love it. And I love knitting with Big Kumo. I think it's like my new favorite yarn. It's so fluffy. It's like a bulky yarn, so I'm using 6mm needles. That's my jam. I think I want to only knit like bulky stuff. I am too slow of a knitter to knit fingering weight. Like it's impossible. So yeah. So that's my pop-up project. Yeah.
Okay. So, should we go into what we're knitting?
Yeah.
So
I just showed my first whip, my most recent whip.
The one that's been growing the most for me is the one I took to Barcelona and to England. It's the Sophie shawl in Wandering Flock, but what's this one called?
Amy's Peaches and Dreams.
Amy's Peaches and Dreams.
That's the La Bien-Aimée custom color.
Yeah. So halfway is there. So
are you just using 1 skein of each?
Yes. Yes, I'm using 1 skein of singles and 1 skein of mohair. And it's
it's pretty big already.
Yeah, it's really big. So it's gonna be a long scarf, which I'm good with. At the moment, I like to wear simple things like this. I don't wear really anymore the very big shawls that I used to make. So so back to simple, I think, for me at the moment.
Yeah.
So this one is in a vintage Mrs. Brown's bags, which used some La Bien-Aimée yarn.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is really pretty. I love it.
That's Glacier.
Yeah.
No, not Glacier.
No,
that's
Tracy
Jodie's color.
Yeah, Jodie's color, and this one was Tracy's color.
Yeah. Sienna and.
Oh yeah.
This one is not
Glacier.
It's Jasper.
Jasper. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I've also been knitting. Well, I just said that I don't want to wear big shawls anymore, but I've been knitting on a Stephen West shawl because it's fun. I cast it on last year and set it aside. I think I probably just did the very beginning last year, and then I wanted to knit on something interesting but still simple. So this is the glittering snowscape shawl. I think it was his hibernator long pattern of last year, I think.
I forgot you had that on the needles.
Yeah, I actually just enjoy knitting that kind of simple but interesting pattern. So I'm knitting that with a selection of yarn that I've been holding for a long time. This one is one of my all-time favorite colorways from Work Collection. I think it's called Pop something. With greens and pinks in it. I love it. And then I have, I think, 5 skeins in total to make it. So I've been knitting on it a little bit just to have a bit of fun.
You have more of this color or other colors?
Other colors. I have mostly greens and blues afterwards. This one is Ushitita, I think. I got some Ushitita, I think, from Barcelona 2 years ago. I also have like a Vespa graffiti from La Bien-Aimée. We rainbow on a Vespa or something. So I have, a fade of greens and blues. So
pretty.
Yeah, very pretty. I like it. So I've been knitting this for a bit in my Santa Pacienza bag.
My only other whip at the moment is also in Big Kumo. I'm of course in the middle of a row, so you won't be able to see very well. It's a cardigan in Big Kumo. It's a Hori Locatelli design called Boxy Raglan Cardi. And Amy made a version in black and white stripes in Big Kumo.
With short sleeves. It's very cool.
It's super cool. Super cute. And so I asked if we could dye sari on Big Kumo. So we did. And I bought those skeins. And yeah, so I'm making so it's a super simple raglan cardigan in Big Kumo. I'm halfway through the body. I only have 4 skeins.
It's this one.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's super cute. So the cool thing, the reason why I love Big Kumo is it's like a bulky yarn, but Amy had it spun at an Aran weight, so you actually get 160 meter for 100 grams. And I am still on my second skein, and I've done all the raglan and half of the body, so I still have two more skeins, and all I have to do is knit the sleeves, but I don't want super long sleeves. I want to do like 3/4 sleeves. I think I don't want, because it's already gonna be bulky. I don't want my cardigan to be very long. And to have, so I'm gonna do 3/4 sleeves, and then I will just have to do the button band, like the ribbing all around. So I even think I'm gonna have not too much yarn, but
a bit of yarn left.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use 3 something skeins. I was worried, but actually it doesn't require a lot of yardage at all. So it's super fun.
Looks really nice.
Yeah, it looks super nice. It's just a simple fluffy cardigan. in my favorite color. It goes pretty quick, and yeah. So my other project is also in La Bien-Aimée Bikumo, and I'm excited for it. It's gonna be so soft and fluffy and warm. Yeah, so those are the only things that are on my needles at the moment. My Bikumo cowl and my Bikumo cardigan. I'm super happy with that. I'm gonna try to finish them before I start anything else. I do have like plans and so many ideas though.
I was actually knitting.
Lots of ideas.
Yeah, me too. I haven't made a lot of progress on the obsidian sweater that I cast on. I think I probably showed it last time. Yeah, it didn't grow a lot because I've been kind of concentrating on baby knits. So I should really get back to it. In Nightshades and Daylights by Harrisville Designs. I love it. I have to get back to it. But I also want to cast on the Lemonade Sweater by Vera Valimaki. So there's this. Oh, I also finished a pair of socks for myself. I love them. This is Hedgehog Fibers sock yarn. I got them last year in December because it was their Christmas colorway.
Yeah, it's called Snowy.
It's called Snowy. I love it. And I also got the other one called Pink Mess, and I also knit some socks in it.
It is so your colors.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Greens and browns.
Yeah. So I finished these, and I have to say that they put out new Christmas colorways a couple days ago, and
guess who got some?
I got another one of Pink Mess because I loved it and I used it all. And I got their other color, which is called Ice Baby, I think. And I love it. It's very blue gray.
Ice blue, yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible. I love it.
Yeah. No, yeah.
No, it doesn't really show
you won't be able to
too well. No.
No.
Well, I can only recommend.
Yeah, Hedgehog Fibers Christmas colors.
Yeah, they're only available in December, so you can't get them at any other time. So that's this, and I started another pair of socks because I like knitting on socks when I'm traveling, so that's what I did. Oh, I'm all tangled up in here. In La Bien-Aimée, which...
Merino Super Sock, Hero, and No Face.
Yeah. I already have a pair of socks in this color, but knitting another one because I love it. It does mini stripes. It is super cool. So these I can gift to someone. I love it.
Yeah, they're really great.
Yeah. Oh, and I have to say I got also some other yarn because, like I said at the beginning, I'm knitting a cardigan for our niece in Hedgehog Fibers in teacup. So I got 2 skeins of decay in teacup because I thought get 2 and I'll find something to do with it. I think I'm gonna do some booties, a hat, and she can get everything.
Little mittens, baby.
Yeah. And I also got my favorite color from Hedgehog because I was getting some dye to order. So I got 2 for Leah and I got 2 for myself. And it's the pine colorway. And I love it. It is completely my colors. White, cream with greens and blues and a bit of black, and it's incredible. It's probably my all-time favorite colorway from Hedgehog Fibers. Looks a bit like Snowy actually. Very close to Snowy.
So you got those in sock yarn.
I got those in sock yarn to hoard and to stash. And when I get them, the right idea, then I knit them. But I really, really love them. You need to stash a bit some of your all-time favorites, I think. So that's it for myself, I think. And we are gonna get a little bit of time off for Christmas, so I think it would be fun to do, like, in a couple weeks another episode. I don't think we need to, like, recap what we did this year, because for me, if you look at my Ravelry, it's like I think I knit 2 sweaters this year. My black lento that I'm wearing now, and did you make a cardigan? Oh, the traveler shell. Oh, my traveler shell. Yeah, of course. Yeah, my traveler. So those are the 2 things I knit this year. I also did a few accessories, but that's
I'm not
pretty much
even
it,
sure I knit 2 sweaters this year. I knit one, which was the Marley sweater. Did I knit the Brienne this year or last year? I don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't know. So I don't think we need to do, like, a retrospective
No.
of everything we did this year. Otherwise, it will be like a 5-minute episode. But I think we could do, like, I have so much dream knitting right now. I'm really trying to finish my Bikumo projects. But I love to do, like, a Christmas cast on. I love a Christmas cast on. And I want to cast on something for myself, not for the baby. I will also, like, knit other things for the baby, but I would love to do a Christmas cast on. And I think I could do, like, a sweater. I have lots of ideas, and I have a sweater quantity that I bought at Lenorama this year that I still want to do something with. I think that's gonna be my next.
We could also do the hat as a Christmas cast on, because I would like to have a new hat for this winter.
And also I think we didn't talk about Midori Hirose enough.
I didn't know her so well before the Popup. I think I saw, because she's the designer who created the ranunculus. And she is very famous for this ranunculus.
But she's an amazing designer.
Oh my God.
And she came the second weekend of the Popup with so many of her garments.
And we tried on so
many, fell in love with absolutely everything.
I got the White Mountains light pattern.
I think I put 5 of her patterns in my cart on Ravelry, and I've been too busy and tired, but I want to sit down with my journal and map out, like, list all of her patterns that I want to make. And then start thinking of yarn ideas that I could use, and then, think, which one am I gonna cast on? So I really want to, like, do a deep dive on Midori. Like, Amy also fell in love with her work. Everyone who came was so inspired by what she did. I really want to make myself a list of all her patterns that I want to knit and start, like, working on those. So I don't know if that's what I'm going to cast on next, because the sweater quantity that I have, I don't know if I want to use it for one of her designs or something else. But anyway, I would really love to do, like, a Midori episode and, like, make a list of all of her patterns that I want to knit. So I think that would be a fun.
If you guys want to check her out, she is, oh my God, that is really a bad idea. Midori Hirose Knit on Instagram. There's one.
Doesn't everyone know her?
Yeah, probably. Just me, I'm the one who doesn't know her, but I loved trying on her samples.
I'm trying to get.
I think the
them back.
ranunculus is the sweater pattern that has been knit most. It has 25,000 projects on
Wow.
Ravelry. Like, it is crazy. But so many of her other patterns are amazing. And the really cool thing that she does is she makes all her patterns in different yarn weights. So she keeps the same gauge, but she achieves it with worsted weight yarn or lace weight yarn, or she does double mohair, or like so many, and they look great and completely
And she
different.
does incredible marling.
Yeah.
Marled sweaters, and the ones we most liked was one with no sleeves
Yeah.
and a textured pattern on the front.
It's a vest. I think it's called Cassis, and
Yeah.
it was published in
in
Len
Len
magazine,
yeah.
issue 13.
Yeah, because I
we
wasn't-
have to check if we have that issue
Yeah.
or not. Otherwise, I need to buy it because
Yeah.
that pattern is only in the Len magazine,
Yeah.
and I need that vest.
Yeah,
Like-
and she had maybe 5 different samples of this pattern, and they use what's the yarn
It
they
was
use?
a brown yarn. Is it Highland wool by Isager or something like that? I
Something
think it
like
was
that.
called
And she used one Highland wool and one mohair.
like a neon mohair or
Yeah, and 2 very different colors, but they all went together really, really
oh
well.
my gosh, yeah. So inspiring.
Yeah, and the result was incredible, and I would have never thought of associating or combining those kinds of yarns together, but yeah, very, very inspiring. And she did all of these flowers too.
Yeah, she's working on the Botanica collection, and it's all flower patterns. It's not finished yet, but it's already up for pre-order or something. She released a beautiful poppy pattern just before she came to visit, and it just
Yeah,
she's so inspiring. She's such an artist.
I filmed some of the for some of the flowers
Yeah.
she knit, so I'll insert that.
She is such an artist. So inspiring. I just fell in love with everything she did. Yeah, I'm just so obsessed with her right now. So yeah, I think it would be fun to do like a dream knitting episode and just do some, planning.
Yes.
Be yarn nerds and do some knitting plans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're gonna sign off.
Yeah.
Thanks again for joining us today, and hopefully see you soon. Otherwise, happy holidays. Bye.